guys, welcome to episode 15 of Nothing Serious. Episode 15. Today's a big day, by the way. Episode 15, we made the 1K subscribers. You know, the last episode, we literally threatened you guys to make sure we get to 1K. So we made 1K subscribers, and for the first time on the pod, there's more than one guy.
I have made it in life. I'm hanging out with you, baby girl. I have made it.
I have made it in life. I'm hanging out with DEEDAN.
Wait, you know my YouTube channel I think has 12. 1,000. You guys are rich.
Threaten these people to come to your channel too.
Okay, also don't post anything. So
I am so excited. I have a girl on the pod.
So you've been hanging out with 3 boys by yourself?
And like 3 is such a huge number, by the way. But I think I'm managing well. You guys can tell me if if I'm doing a good job handling 3 guys on the pod.
I think you are.
Thank you.
You can handle them.
Yeah,
very
thank you.
well.
I try. Welcome to Nothing Serious, DEEDAN.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
How was your week? How was your day? How is everything?
It's a very good question, eh? Because when I think about it, the traffic in Kampala and the floods, I am tired. I am tired.
Too.
That is my week.
That's it.
And on top of that, after a small weekend, like, okay, let me just say I overly enjoyed my weekend.
I envy you.
So I'm still paying for the consequences. These are the consequences.
I cannot relate to that kind of enjoyment.
How was yours? What do you mean?
It was so long. I was in the garden the entire time. But that's okay too. But yeah, I can't relate to the typical enjoyment.
Yeah, as we were partying in the...
I envy you a little bit. But we're going to play a game, right? Don't roll your eyes. We're going to play a game. I have 3 gentlemen that we want to take you for lunch as the Nothing Serious. I want to send you to a lunch with a gentleman.
Stop it. How tall? How dark? How bold?
So here is the
How
thing.
bearded?
I'm going to call one guy. I'm going to call all of them, but one by one. Yeah. And they will talk about themselves, and you can see how dark, how tall, how bearded.
So basically, you're saying I can only take one guy.
Let's first focus to the... No, not one guy. You can have 2, but you have to chase away 1. There are 3. You have to eliminate 1. You can only take 2. 2 is the highest, but we're going to bring one by one. If you like, you don't pop the balloon. If you don't like, pop the balloon. You can't even pop the balloon the minute you look at them and they're not appealing. I support you. Yes. So, my first gentleman, present yourself. Why are you walking like this? You're walking like a bat. Not a bat, like what?
Permission to sit.
Please.
Why are you laughing?
No, it was the walk, honestly. Okay, we thank you. Thank you very much. Hey. Wait, so are you really saying even before that? Yeah, imagine.
I am rooting for you, B-Wall. So, B-Wall, sell yourself, please.
How long do I have?
30
30 seconds.
My name is James Sechizivu.
James of the Bible. Sorry.
Yeah, I actually do read the Bible quite a lot. I'm a gynecologist. Yeah, I work at please don't laugh. This is a big deal for them.
No. It's very true. Yeah,
and
I'm with you.
I like you a lot. I've always aspired to have a light-skinned baby in my life. A very sexy woman.
By the way,
I'm looking for love.
But honestly, as a woman, we always need very good gynecologists.
Yeah, that's it. That is true, and I'm very good at my job.
So you know how to use the buttons and all that.
Yeah. I even work from home sometimes.
I like.
Didn't send me. You like?
I like.
You won't be popping a balloon?
I'm not popping this one.
Okay. Please, gentlemen, walk off my...
See, if you pop, you don't like.
Yes, if you pop,
Yeah,
you don't like. But the thing is, you have to pop for someone. So second gentleman.
You never pop for a gynecologist. They will find the cyst. They'll find the...
They know how to use their fingers?
They know, yes.
Okay.
They will find the right truncations.
Like, what are you doing? You're losing marks.
I'm sorry. This one.
Pop the balloon.
This one, I'm popping the balloon. I can do it. There's nothing serious. Let me tell you. I know this is nothing serious, but let me tell you, even in the nothing seriousness, this one is below standards of nothing serious. Like his basement. Can
I have a seat, Miss Speak?
Okay, you can argue your point, but
Pop the balloon by mistake. Let me put another one for just in case. Just in case they pop the other one by mistake. Then we will give you a chance to rethink your thoughts.
Let me rethink, yes.
Okay. Because you go. Chiganye, third gentleman. I feel like
this one was my worst.
Third gentleman, please show up.
Really? How do you put two yellow lives together? How do you? Two big foreheads.
Water
is life. Yes. Accepted. In fact, you don't have to say anything. You don't have to say anything else. What is life.
What the hell?
What is?
This is all
You don't have to say anything.
And by the way, blow these balloons.
You blew the balloons.
Yeah, that's what it means.
That means the power.
The mouth power. You get
So you have your two gentlemen
I have my
that
two
are going to
gentlemen.
be taking you for lunch?
Yes, ma'am.
So now, my producer, my director is insisting
Yes.
that of the two that you like, one of them has to go. So gentlemen, one of them has to go, DEEDAN.
I don't like, no. This is Africa. This is Africa.
Monogamy, my friend. The director refuses. Okay. One has to go.
Director, you don't, okay. You don't want.
Director, Ganya, I name put two.
It's the time to bust.
It's them to bust? They all wanted. You have to bust.
To bust.
I don't know how they will sell themselves to make sure they get this one.
So I have to choose one.
Yes.
I can't do 1.5.
Can we also be allowed to ask the
you have 2 seconds. One.
What time should I pick you up?
Come on now.
Midday.
Is it James Manya because
Standard procedure. Because you know I gotta work after that.
I know, right?
Exactly.
Midday. I think I'll send the helicopter. I don't know whether you have a passport.
Wait, a passport?
Stolen my thoughts.
Passport to land in Kampala. I need a passport to go from Ginger Road to Kampala Road. But you know, by the way, I think I overjudged because the way Kampala floods. We might need that. By the way, I'm not.
But a passport?
I reacted too fast. Because now I think about it. I reacted too fast.
Meanwhile, you have to take Our Lady for lunch.
You can't ask me a question. No, you'll ask me at the date.
Woo! Oh my God!
Because you know that
Yes, it's over. It's over. Mwah.
You know what it is.
A win is a win. For the win is a win. For the bald men. For the bald men.
A win is a win.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring all my bags. Hi guys, welcome back to episode 15 of Nothing Serious.
Episode 15. 1K subscribers. Finally.
You wanted to pop the balloon with your finger?
I think he does this.
So guys, welcome back to Nothing Serious. This is episode 15 and we are officially 1,000 subscribers.
Guys, thank you.
You know, when we were here on the pod, we were saying that we shall have 1K before Jesus resurrects.
Yeah.
We had 1K just after Jesus was killed. Like a few seconds after he was killed.
And we got
it was 1K. So well done, guys.
Corruption.
I was out there on my WhatsApp session, I was threatening people like, guys, Faisal is going to fire me.
By the way,
1K.
he survived.
Yeah.
Wait, he's the boss.
He is the boss. He is
The
the
guy
boss.
with the dreads,
and
man,
like,
you know that.
he was
Yeah.
You know that.
protecting-
He's the CFO.
Guys, yeah. Thank
I have
you.
all that
He
jokes
doesn't want you on the pod.
in my
You
document.
not be on
can't,
the
yeah.
pod.
But does he give you food?
Relax. Yeah.
Breathe.
He's the guy of relax. I'm coming to you.
So guys, today we have.
Thank you guys for saving my job. Thank you. Otherwise, I was gone. I would be jobless.
Can never happen.
You know, ladies, eh? You go away with us. Anyway, guys, today we have a guest with us.
Yep.
And that's the. I need a lot of energy for this one.
Bye.
Hi guys.
So what? How about we bust all the balloons at the same time?
No.
So guys, we have with us the amazing DEEDAN. Dasha is here, Michi is here, Bill is here, Piper is here.
Yeah.
DEEDAN is in the building.
Yellow lives
Don't you get
matter.
tired? Don't you get tired of having those intros, those massive intros? Don't you get tired sometimes?
I actually like them because now I know the energy has to go higher.
Let me redo it. DEEDAN.
I've never seen somebody who has more energy than this.
Yo.
woman. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You know I don't
You
realize
you
it.
can be bored, and just by talking to her, you feel like,
And it's over.
Energy
let's operate.
levels.
This is too much.
What do you take?
Now
What's
imagine
up?
my parents.
Who's
there in the womb?
Who's the most
Man.
stubborn? Who's more stubborn? Actually, that would be the right comparison one.
The
Would
parents.
you say your mom or your dad, where you could have picked the DNA from?
You see this?
Yeah.
This is my father.
Like the look.
We
of
look
it.
alike.
Oh,
Okay.
We behave alike. Same energy. We love dancing. We love music.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
If you need the nose, is a yeah.
Hi, Dad. Do you guys think you can be in the same house for like about 2 weeks together without causing chaos?
Bro, we can sit down and talk until 3 a.m. My mom gets pissed off.
Oh my
For
God.
real?
Telling you the truth.
I want
You
to have
want to
this.
host me for like Christmas now? I
Wish I
believe
could
like
stay with my
Christmas at
dad.
Sis,
DEEDAN's home is like
My dad would love you.
last. Really?
But
My
you know
dad
where-
would love you.
You know what DEEDAN is doing that to you.
Yo.
She's like on every stage.
And this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, like you said,
home alone
what?
with the
They'll
father.
never host you. Like,
You would be with me. Even my father, like, that's my daughter.
I'm watching you on TV.
Before he thought I was a
think-
comedian.
I think
a clown.
it's something that DEEDAN said that you guys missed, I think. She was very clear. Her dad would love
like-
me. So it's okay. She can
Oh
host
wow.
the event.
Oh wow. Yeah.
By the time she comes back,
You
we're
might
like,
be
don't
forced to
know
come
who
and
she
cheer
is.
me. That's the
And that's-
problem.
yeah.
Whether you want to be there or not.
Okay, it's okay. We
Like,
shall
let's go
cheer.
cheer
as
my
a
daughter.
Yeah, let's go on. Yeah.
Meanwhile-
moral boost.
Daddy,
Meanwhile,
this is our...
Yeah.
Do you want a drink? What drink would you like?
See,
Speaking
we're
of
going to
dads, yeah?
bond.
Yes.
speaking of dads, here in Africa, most of the time when a lady is accomplished, she has a job, she has her own place. I remember the time we were working together, you were buying a car.
Yeah.
I don't know where that is because
Oh, we bought another.
there you go.
Upgraded from that to another.
I think he last saw me
We
when
should
I was.
bust another balloon for
Honey,
that.
I'm telling you.
Anyway, so most of the times in
My trigger,
Africa,
some guy's heart attack. Boom!
most of the times in Africa, when a lady is accomplished, there's always that one question people ask: when are you getting married?
Yeah.
So the whole point of us playing the whole balloon game was to ask you about it,
My
but in a
gynecologist is
DEEDAN
here.
way. You know what I'm saying? In a DEEDAN way. So DEEDAN,
Yes. When am I getting married?
wait, this is the part where you kneel down
My
and
gynecologist is
No,
here.
no,
Don't worry.
wait. Those are things we shall tell you after.
Let
our
me
day.
tell you, he doesn't have to kneel down because his job already
Where have you been, DEEDAN? This is a challenge. Where have you been?
his job
All my
already
life. Where have you been all my life?
puts him in a different position
Yes.
of
I like that position. I like it.
You like being down to earth. You have the best.
But let me ask you something.
You have the best view. Let me tell you, bro. Being down to earth, you have the best view.
And you know we
Everything
celebrated
comes. Everything comes down to you get.
Yeah.
A woman is earth.
But isn't there like a pressure you have from friends, family, you know, people, shit, who are like, by the DEEDAN, you know, you're successful, you accomplished, you're celebrated. Where's the husband? Where are the children?
I love the fact that, I love the fact that both of you are seated in this chair because I know both of you get it a lot.
That's
how you know, Yeah.
It's part of the
It will be part of the show. Because as my gynecologist,
yes,
you have already seen the munda.
Yes.
Oh my
What we
goodness.
Is it the fallopian tube that is not working very correctly? What could exactly be the problem?
Is it the ovaries?
Yes. But honestly speaking, to answer you, every single day. And that's why I don't like going for family. These things, when guys are going for Easter, you know, Easter is family, Christmas is whatever. You go for those things. So you have to start practicing your answers in God's time. God has all the answers.
In the next 20
My recent one was after we were all counted. What do you call it?
The census.
Yeah.
I was like, the problem is 51%.
Well played.
And out of the 49%, 38% are already married.
Oh my God.
Now.
What do we do?
And then when that one fails, I'm like, but Dad, you told me, forget boys when I was in school. Go to school, get your education, get your career.
Yeah.
Then once you get your career, now look for a man and get children.
You are still
That is what the problem is.
I'm following your advice.
Yeah. With the career has come some other
disadvantages.
But the more you grow, the more you grow,
the more you see shit.
And you know, I feel like that's the part they skip the most.
Yeah.
Like with you know, the way they plan it out, go to school, get your education, get your career, probably even get a house, then get a man. Because now they don't tell you.
And now they also tell you,
in the process, there are challenges.
your own money.
Yeah.
Be prepared for anything. So you better be secure in your own life. Now you're there securing.
And
Next thing you know, 55.
Did I?
55 just... one day you were 22.
You're still securing.
Still
Now you're
securing.
55, still secured.
For 33 years, you've been securing. You've been on the entertainment scene for, you know, a good time. You have made your mark. You've inspired so many people. You made so much money out of it. I can testify to
Bro,
that.
stop. I don't know what they're talking about.
Some money.
Yeah,
Okay.
No.
She doesn't have money. She doesn't have money.
Talk to me.
She can make some good money, guys.
Okay, gynecologist.
And in reference to the conversation we're having, you know, dating, relationships, and marriage, I just want to pick it up from you. As a woman who has been established, you have these established friends, you have the same rapport, your IQ is high, you made your money. You ever been in a situation?
Hey, why don't give him another balloon so that he don't pop it?
You ever been in a situation whereby you probably find yourself dating someone who earns way below you?
Or being with, or just
Or
seeing,
being with. It could be a situationship or anything. We're not going to get into details.
Yeah.
But when someone is a bit, you know, lower than you in terms of influence, in terms of money, in terms of exposure, and how did you deal with a situation like that?
Been there, done that. Honestly, however much we live in such a modern world,
Yeah.
our African traditions are so ingrained in all of us that the man is the head of the family. And now if the man is not running this, it does not matter whether I earn 50 million per month and he earns 10 million. Whether I come with my 50 million and I say, okay, here is 30 million, my baby. Tell us, what do we do with this money? It does not matter because the man's ego. He's the provider. Even in the Bible, it's there. The man was created to provide for the woman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
So however much we will pretend it's okay. Me, I don't mind. We mind.
You mind?
Because our money
is your money.
Tell it to that
Your
lady next
money
to you.
Is yours.
Your money is ours.
I think they subscribe to the same scholar
Let me
with
tell
that.
you,
And I believe Michelle is the same type. My money is my money, your money is our money.
Yeah.
And by the way, I will tell you, yeah.
You see, for me, just to make it clear, I'm not rich, right? But there is no world. It does not exist where I am dating someone that has lesser money than me.
In fact, on top of that,
It will never happen.
Aye.
Like, I know there's circumstances where, okay, you had like a lot of money, bichi, and like things happen. That's
Yeah,
that's
different.
very different.
Yeah.
Yeah. But me, but I'm here seated, and you start, oh, I love you. We start a family.
Honestly,
What will I
tell you, it's
have?
so
What
good.
will
Everything. You see,
Be okay.
honestly, you see,
okay.
you want women who
Me, let me
submit.
make it clear.
You've
It
got to
will
be
never
above
happen.
me. Both, you've got to be above me financially, mentally. Like you're like the father of the house.
Look at me all
You're
taking
the
notes
priest.
like shit.
You need to work before.
So
That's all I can say.
you've got to be above me to lead me. Now, if I'm the one now leading financially, and you're professor, so you're
DEEDAN,
earning
yeah?
2 million.
There's a challenge
We're
there.
going to put a pin in this conversation.
There's nothing you're
There's a
telling me. I'm
challenge in there.
like,
We're going to put a pin in this conversation.
what are your
The
brain?
audience will forget.
Before you give your final submission, guys, in the comments, let us know. As a guy, would you be okay being with a babe who earns more than you?
There are many.
Fine.
There are very many nowadays.
But also, as a babe, would you be okay if you bumped into a guy and you love him, you love his conversation, you know he's very in tune with your emotions and all this shit, but he doesn't earn shit, like he's unemployed or something, right? Would you be okay being with such a guy?
Would you be okay with being such a
That's what
man?
you say.
But why are you okay being unemployed or moneyless? Why are you
Let's
okay?
get final submissions, bro.
I feel like, yeah, one, it shouldn't even, like, a man is a man. You say it. Yeah? Men were there before money, men will be there after money. You get what I'm saying?
No.
A man was created.
Yeah.
I love the way you brought out the Bible, because who was created before?
Man,
The man. Did the man have money or not?
He didn't.
No. Did Eve
The
submit
man-
or not?
He submitted.
Full stop.
Without man,
Submitted to
Without
what?
money.
Did that now as your
Submitted to what? Submitted to what?
Guys, it's okay.
To the trees.
But also,
Adam just came. Adam, let me tell you
also,
Adam's flex. Adam came, when they created Eve, Adam was like, "Bye, that's a cow, it's yours. That's a chicken,
Yeah.
it's yours." Full stop. And she's like, let's get married.
I'm going to play devil's
Let me
advocate
see
here
the water that
and
was
be-
turned into wine. First way.
I'm going to be on Eve's side for a second.
In 1 minute.
Eve
in
had
1
no
minute.
option.
Oh,
There was
if she had
no
options.
There was no
Actually, the problem began with Adam because Adam was like, my guy. Now?
Sort me
How
out.
do we
I
do
need
this?
some.
So I have named everything. Now? And then Eve was brought to help you.
To help.
But
Yes.
your job was to provide the names to every single plant.
Which you did.
Which you did. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Do not misunderstand me. A man was created to provide. Even our body parts.
Hey! I like the conversation.
Have I lied?
Let her cook.
Your
Let her
job
cook.
is to give. My job is
To
to
receive.
It's all right.
Oh
That's
my
enough.
God.
So,
It has never made so much sense.
Finally.
Finally, I
Finally.
just want to say,
You want to receive?
thank God I am not Eve. So
You don't rebel.
I can't relate to if did, if what, if.
Yeah.
Thank God.
All right.
But you know there's an
I
Eve
have
in all of us.
Exactly. Thank you.
I can't relate.
All right, guys. Look, listen. I know that's a conversation that will probably never end.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But let's find out how everybody's week was. Do we want to start with our guests?
Our amazing guest.
Stop
By
it
the
and
way,
like
Dylan, thank you so much. Thank you so much
honoring me.
Thank you so much for making time in your busy. Because if you were not here, you would probably have been somewhere.
No, I'd be rehearsing for an event.
Yeah, right?
Event
Yes,
with
rehearsing.
them,
And that's work. That's
Yeah.
So we've taken you away from work. So thank you
is
so
okay.
very much for making time to be with us.
I'm glad to be here. This is fun.
How was your week? How is Apple so far? How are you? How is life generally?
Life amazing. Of course, it has its problems here and there, but I think there's more good than bad. My week. No, we need subscribers. Let me not say that one.
Hey.
I was about to go very political, then I remembered, first shut up your mouth. Yeah. I think this week has been slow.
Slow. Okay.
I don't know when this episode is going to air.
Friday.
It's going to air on Friday, after Easter. The week has really, I feel like people are not yet
back into it.
Yes, and for me, Easter is one of those very boring moments because everybody's with family. Even my own Ugandan family decides they're traveling. Okay, plus I also don't call them. Hi, guys. I also don't call them. I like my own space. So very restful. But this week I find like it's like people don't want to work.
Yep.
No, man.
We're spending so much in traffic jam, but we're not earning this money back. So I'm a bit pissed off with that.
Okay, so you want people to work.
I want people to be active, work, walk like you have a purpose. Guys in town, when I get Kampala Road, people just be strolling.
Yeah, but.
And I'm like, where are you going?
Can you
work? Which work? Where are you strolling?
in that mode.
Are you mad? Are you mad?
But can you listen?
Like walk with a purpose.
Human beings go through a lot of emotional roller coasters, right?
Yes, we do.
One of them is Easter. Thursday, we're chilling.
No, don't like it.
Wednesday, yes, Wednesday. Wednesday, news is going around. There's a guy who has been given money to betray another guy, but we don't know for sure. Now Thursday, he gets the dime. The dime hits his mobile money account. He's like, let me go.
It's about time.
Shit happens. So, but he calls us to the bar. He's like, come, fall in. We fall in on Thursday.
Yeah.
Friday, they kill his body.
Yeah.
His body has been killed. Oh my God, fuck this shit.
We have to mourn with the guy.
But his body tells us, brother, I'm coming back on Sunday. We're like, what's this shit? Saturday, we're there chilling. Sunday, the guy is up.
No, but he didn't tell us. He didn't tell us he's coming back on Sunday. He said, I'm coming back soon.
Yes, soon. Hey, okay.
We are there chilling in the bar.
Sunday morning, you are chilling, you're on a hangover, you get the message, by the way, this guy is back. So like,
as if Nigerian movie.
What's happening? This motherfucker is back. This guy was killed on Friday.
God.
What is happening? So we're going through emotional turmoil.
You have a
now,
special section
Monday,
in here.
Let me tell you.
I
am so glad you have not mentioned who you're talking about.
Yes.
Because me in my head, I've decided to believe it is not who I'm thinking you're talking about. It's the person who was celebrating.
Let's proceed. Now.
Sunday, some people believe, some don't. There's this, your uncertainty. Monday, guys tell you, by the way, I heard from somebody who had that guy actually was walking around. That guy was at Gardens on Friday. What the fuck? Now this is Monday. Monday, you're now confused. You're like, oh, what the fuck is happening? Tuesday, they've had that shoe. They're like, by the come to Jogo. All the shit you knew, throw it out the window. Come back and operate.
Yes.
Come and you rent. Come and
replace the money you spent.
Actually, you know my rent is always due around the 15th.
Oh my God, my rent is due on 15th.
No. Because you move into the house around that time.
Man.
For this guy, for them.
Freaking me, I pay on in fact, the next month.
Let me tell you, I'd rather pay for those 15 days and I put them off and then I'm starting 1st June.
Wait, so you're going to sit down on your calculator?
No, my rent I actually pay my rent on 15th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
Guys.
What?
Wait, is this because of 1,000 subscribers or this is normal?
Among other things.
Among other things. Why is the chef?
You people.
I don't understand.
Whoever. Yeah, that's Wava right there, guys.
How was your week?
Wava, first come back. First come back and say. Yeah, let Wava first come and sit for a second. Let them first sit for a second.
As she's coming to sit.
Yeah, come and sit for a second.
As Wava is coming to sit.
I mean, like how just in the piper, just.
I saw it.
Mama, she's coming, me, I'm warming up.
Yes,
Yeah.
I saw a tweet the other day where the person was saying, Katimuch the Monday is not a problem.
I saw it also.
You are the problem.
But
Monday is not the problem.
we are.
Thank you.
I saw that like, oh my goodness.
I saw that tweet and I related. Because guys,
I really like, Monday is not a
It's not a problem.
We are. But nalulunji wava.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, we usually have so many people behind the scenes who are making sure that this thing happens.
Me, I'm coming
This
back.
You want to be behind the scenes?
I don't want to know.
This babe is
Okay,
part of
good.
the reason why this
There's
podcast
good.
is where it is.
Yep.
It does so much good for us, so much good. And today, cool microphone there.
No,
Today,
she has a mic, don't worry.
oh, she has a mic.
Even the chef gets a Jesus is Lord. So when we were talking, we just saying, Shwa.
Yeah.
Come on now. Yeah?
First of all, well done in all of your endeavors.
Thank you.
For those who don't know, just tell them very, very briefly, which camera does she look into?
This one.
Yeah. Tell them in about 30 seconds what you
God, I
do.
was waiting for someone to eat
Like,
the chicken.
what you do. What makes you earn, what do you earn money from?
Hi guys, I'm Wava from Wava Pastries. I make amazing cakes and a few pastries for different occasions, and I make them happy with pastries.
This is the smile people be having.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
See
yeah.
a pastry
Like you're going to see
itself,
later.
bro.
Yeah.
You're going to see later.
And
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not smiling because it's a smile I have when she delivers.
Yeah. So we're going to put her the link to her Twitter maybe in the description or
I
something.
got you.
Right? Yeah. So that if you want to order for a cake for you want a divorce
Birthday
party
wedding.
cake. You want a divorce party cake.
Oh, it's a thing.
You want a.
I like how you. I like why you started.
It fucking is. It
Yeah, I
fucking
like it. I like it.
You want a cake for your child. You want a cake for your stepmother. You know.
Oh
You
my
want
God,
a cake
wow,
for your
wow,
brother. You want a cake for your neighbor, your noisy neighbor. It doesn't matter. She will make it happen. Whatever kind of cake you want, as long as it's cake, she'll make it
You
happen.
got it.
Yeah. So that's Wava for you, and
Yeah.
you look very awesome. I don't know if you've been told this, but.
Right.
Thank you,
No,
Bill.
no, yeah, I'm just telling her. Somebody needs to tell her she looks good. I'm sorry. You
She's
tell
bringing
her.
the
No, it
cake.
comes,
see why-
it comes with the
I
job.
see why
Okay, I get it. It comes with the job.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You tell her she's good.
Candy paint.
But they don't have anything.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill says I tell you look amazing.
Yeah.
But you know
We
it
all
every
say,
day.
so you don't say?
You know what I call you? You're the candy of the house.
Hey! The candy of the house.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Now you.
And I do whatever you are not
Now
married.
Nothing serious. It's the house.
Mutu, I think you see why I delayed to bring a female guest to the like,
I did it
Men
now.
become wild
I will
animals.
not complain again.
Guys change professions, they become gynecologists. Well, thank you so much, please. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before Wava goes, I want us to. Everybody has a drink, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay. This is to Wava.
That's very cute of you guys.
Thank you.
So
much for
Wava.
everything, yeah, this is to Wava.
Thank you for loving me as well.
My birthday is on Friday.
Yeah. Cool your temper. Producer the car. Opposite here.
But Moses yanyize.
Yes.
Gynecologist, touch it down.
But today
Tuli ku wiki yani.
young.
Mutuzo.
Banamwe wiki ebadde wacky.
but you were trending
Was
today.
it wacky?
It was a
The
wacky.
other guy, I think they should insert that sound week ebadde wacky. First of all, tufiiriddwa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Twafiiriddwa, guys. We are mourning.
Yeah.
We lost someone very important.
Oh my goodness. Oh
That's
my God.
You get it?
Honey, now you're going to
If you want
cancel
us
your-
to have to get
And then you laugh.
No, listen. We lost someone. But like,
Jesus.
face.
You're not
We
helping.
lost the Pope.
Oh my God. Why are you laughing? How is this hilarious?
Don't cancel me. But like, here's the thing. You know, like whenever those things happen, I went into like a rabbit hole of like reading things
Yeah.
about them.
Yeah.
Like I am very intrigued. Now, the weekend was normal as doing normal things, nothing.
Be honest, you were farming, you were in the garden of Eden
Bona,
looking for the
bona.
apple.
But Ayotuveyo, so I read this thing about the Pope. Do you know that the Pope is buried in 3 coffins?
Yeah.
Like
No.
he is,
But why would you?
he
Oh,
is
you're already
buried.
presenter.
He's buried in 3 coffins with different material. But that's not my fun fact for the day. So I went like into a deep dive about popes, what, and then I landed on something that I found interesting. Did you know, like hundreds and hundreds of years ago, they had to make sure that the Pope's teeth are like crystal white, like really, really white. And then this is what they used to use to like clean his teeth. They used to use, Romans didn't have toothpaste, but they did have powdered mixtures. Common ingredients included crushed bones, hooves, oyster shells, and charcoal, sometimes mixed with baking soda and even ash. The texture helped scrub teeth clean, like an old school whitening scrub. But that's not the shocking bit. So after doing that,
These bones.
This is bones.
animal bones. But listen, so after brushing his teeth, then they would have to give him mouthwash. But they didn't have the normal mouthwash that we have now. They used to use urine as mouthwash.
Whose urine would they use in this building?
Not none. I'm coming.
Urine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only trust mine.
This is one of the most infamous
Too much wine.
Roman dental facts. They used urine to whiten teeth. Why? Urine contains ammonia, a natural cleaning agent. The ammonia would help remove the stains. The best ammonia-rich urine, supposedly, came from Portugal, so it was even imported.
Like,
But
let's
they
say
would
not
import
the
it.
urine of like little boys or some shit.
I don't know, but just know that they would import in urine for him to use as mouthwash
What the
to
fuck?
make sure his
Guys,
teeth.
how are you just finding out? Like, guys in school used to do this.
Excuse me,
urine.
what?
Sorry, what?
Urine and charcoal. They used to use
Bro,
urine
what's
and
So
charcoal.
charcoal, yes.
Charcoal for
Charcoal
real. I
makes
saw,
sense.
but
Charcoal.
even urine.
Charcoal,
No.
yes.
You know, for a second when Piper said guys in school used to do this, my mind was stuck so much into the import part. I was like, what the fuck? Your school guys used to import urine to just brush their teeth?
from Portugal.
No wonder you were asking for a passport for lunch in Kampala.
Guys, kids in your school used to use urine.
Not imported
That's
urine, but
Not imported
even if
urine.
it's not, so okay, people go imported. Just
That's
the
urine. That's the idea of urine.
The
Yeah.
idea of urine.
Excrement.
Like, it's
So are you trying
urine.
to
How
tell
are you
me
putting
these
it in your
ingredients
mouth?
are so
we
hard to
literally had-
find? Our current scientists cannot get something that tastes better than
No,
urine.
no, so
and
this is not
No, but
like
dead
current.
animals.
This is like
Yeah, but
what I'm
hundreds of
saying.
years ago.
But
Before
now-
all these things.
Instead, they're giving us
now we
charcoal
have the
toothpaste.
advantage of science. We have the
Yeah,
advantage of technology.
but then urine.
so some of the things we use now, and this is something that science has successfully done over time, that a lot of the things we use now, the raw materials, are things we don't want to talk about.
yeah.
For example, raw materials for things like
Okay,
little.
so you-
I'm sorry.
Don't spoil. I use
I will-
Wait, is what?
loads.
No, I will not.
I want to know.
So
It's okay.
don't
I'm those chicks who watch a
No.
horror movie, they close their eyes and then they open to see, and then
No,
they
no,
rewind.
you are
You're
somebody
the
watching might not-
gynecologist, so
yeah.
tell us.
Yeah, no. For example, there are people who say, for example, they don't like fish, right? Or you know,
Oh,
Yeah.
Right?
yeah, they use
Yeah.
fish
You know,
scales or something.
yeah. But the users
Make lipstick,
of,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And they use it religiously. They
I
use
know,
it, but
I
they're
know.
like, ah, fuck fish. It smells bad. But that's what you need. So there are certain ingredients that science has protected us from seeing and hearing and
And
smelling.
I think that's better.
Smelling,
than
that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
It is
So,
what it is.
so this
That's not
toothpaste we
going-
use, does it have urine from Portugal?
That's an. You don't want the
I
answer
am
to
checking.
that. You don't want.
Do
the
you
answer
really
to
want the
that.
answer to
I'm
that?
going to look there for
You don't want.
Portuguese.
Don't Google it, please.
But you know what I had?
You'll stop
I had
brushing.
the raw material, like the raw ingredient they use in that very popular toothpaste with C at the beginning was actually gotten from Kabale, from the Batwa people. And when you actually go to the Batwa tribe
possible.
and you are visiting, they will show you the exact plant they use
Yeah.
in that toothpaste. For real.
possible.
Like guys, travel around.
Get to know
Okay,
shit.
Good
we need to
notion.
come back to what I was
Derek.
talking about.
Oh,
The Pope,
you
know.
as you yeah.
To the Catholic community, we sympathize with you.
No. Oh, okay. Yes. yes.
I'm Catholic.
Go on.
We
We
sympathize
Oh.
with you. Sorry about the loss. May the Pope rest in perfect peace, unless there is some
No,
special
just-
word, but like may
Yes.
he rest in perfect peace. And yeah, That's it. So
Yeah, well,
how was
forgive
your
you
week?
also for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. The laughing was because I was thinking about my fact that I was about to talk about.
The urine
Very.
and the skulls. Well, usually our week starts from, Thursday when we're done shooting the pods. And we get into it. And of course, last week was the Easter weekend. But unfortunately, it started off with some sad news. We lost a colleague, a friend, a brother, photographer, videographer, father, and rider. Yeah. He used to enjoy his bike a lot. Sad. And I'm going to ask the team to take it just a minute for just to honor his legacy.
Or like 10 seconds.
Just 10, of course. I mean, a minute is a bit a stretch, but
You call it temper. 10 seconds, right?
may his soul rest in peace. And of course, we send our condolences to the
But you
friends.
said a thing. The
Inna
Islam
lillahi wa
thing.
inna ilaihi raji'un.
Inna lillahi.
The day I will never say that thing.
Raji'un.
I'm going to confuse men.
I will say though that as a guy who knew Sad personally, right? I think sometimes many times we distance ourselves from death for obvious reasons. We want to protect ourselves. We
Before
feel
you
like
talk,
death is that side.
You guys are not eating.
We
We
feel
came
like
to eat.
death is that side. Like
Can
death
I have
is
one
so
as
far.
well? I felt like it was so far. Thank you. Continue the story, please.
Yeah. Sometimes you look at death as, death is that side, whatever. But when it happens close to you, you realize like, oh shit, this motherfucking shit can happen to me. Right?
Yeah.
Now, Sad is a guy who had been around so many people's circles, right? Both positively and negatively. Positively because he had done a lot of work for so many people. He's this brilliant photographer, very awesome photographer, and he's done all this good stuff. Negatively because he was a free spirit, in the sense that if he meets you and maybe you've not tucked in and you don't look good and you want to take a picture, it's like, no, you don't look good.
Organize
and
yourself.
you just walk away and you're like, what the fuck is this man? What the fuck is this guy, right? Which would anger you somehow. But he was a free spirit in that sense. But the one thing that this death of Sad and the Pope has sort of showed me is that, first of all, obviously, death is very close, right? But also, secondly, people will talk about you a lot positively in your absence.
Yeah.
In your presence, they will most likely not talk about you. If they are going to talk about you, it will be negative, most likely. But when you're not there, like when they know you will not be around, like when you die, they will say, this was my guy. Pfizer was my day one guy. Pfizer was my guy, shit. So my thinking always has been that when we are alive, when you have the opportunity to be amongst people and shit and whatever, if there is somebody who is your day one guy, right? Do not wait for them to be gone.
Yeah.
For you to say, by the way, you're my person.
now.
Yeah.
Like DEEDAN, I love your company. I love your
Stop it.
I
blushing.
like I love your presence. You're
And DEEDAN, I think you're joking, by the way.
You're a
serious.
wonderful person, right? Like, you're a good person.
Yes,
I am.
Because when you go and die, I ain't gonna tell you that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I know, right?
you know,
Touch wood.
like when a guy has gone, you cannot tell him that
You
shit.
cannot see that,
cannot.
yeah.
And that's for me the one thing that is a stark reminder. And even this Pope here used to do a lot of things, by the way. He was a very out of the box Pope.
Very.
He said very good things about the LGBT community, which angered Catholics.
Yeah.
He said things about abortion, which angered Catholics. Right? He said things
Actually
about
said a lot of
yes,
things.
right?
And
Which angered
it's
Catholics.
funny how most times I thought it was a joke because I kept thinking
It was honest
there's
truth.
no way that
It's
Pope
like they're
said
human
it.
beings like us. How can you hate somebody because of who they have sex with? That can't be how. That's not how Jesus created us, right? So he said all these things, and then when he died, all of these people came up and said, "Oh, he was the best." Oh, he was. Oh,
was
he
kind.
Let me
But I've read the most about
suppose.
his
very right.
generosity.
Yeah.
Let me just suppose. Isn't that how you're supposed to live life? In that your death impacts people more than you're being alive, because that means they're missing something. Like you are actually. Do you know what it means for you to die and no one talks about it? That means you're not being missed. Whatever you did was not monumental. It amounted to nothing.
But the
But the fact that I'm coming. But the fact that you have passed on and there's a huge gap everyone is feeling, yeah, should attest to how much you contributed to everyone's life. You get what I'm saying? Because it's a fact. You miss something, you only miss something when it's gone. This is biological.
Yeah.
You get it's not something we can control. It is biology. When you have something, you have it. When it's away, then you miss it.
You know, for a second, I actually thought it was chemistry until you now say it's biology. Oh, man. Dang, that's an... Oh, shit. Who knew that? For real, man. God, dang.
Let me bring it in this different way, yeah?
School.
Let me bring it in this different way.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the times when you are working to get somewhere, yeah, if you get the praise before you get there, you might stop in the way.
Yeah.
Because if you look at people like Van Gogh, all those paintings he came up with, every time he sat down and said, you know what, let me do something different, no one is paying attention. But if people were paying attention, do you really think he would have stressed that much to come up with such very beautiful work? And I've seen it with musicians. So many musicians start out big. Like when they come on the scene, you're like, oh my God, who's Tyler?
They always have that.
Oh my God, who's Kendrick? Oh my God, who's so and so? Yeah, because they've been working in the background, zero distractions, zero anything.
Delivering
exactly. And now this is because when you look at Sad and how he used to share content online, you know it was a bit controversial. Very controversial. But the fact that a lot of you guys used to come and say, no, you ain't shit, no, your picture is not whatever. You'd be like, okay, let me go and show you guys. And this used to happen every time there's a controversial take. The next week he'd come back with very beautiful work. So I feel like there's no way we can avoid it because humans are humans. They'll always miss something.
I would like to add on to something. You know, you can't live life on the negative side to create something beautiful. There has to be somebody on your side. That's why I agree with what B-Wall was saying, and I also agree with you. There has to be a bit of a balance. Because for me to be able to create something magnificent, she has to be there saying, D, you got this. You're doing well.
Okay, somebody's sparring.
Somebody has to be there, like a morale booster, exactly.
Yeah.
And then also, it's good to have these naysayers. Yeah. Because these naysayers make you start thinking like, what do they mean? And then you start asking the right questions. Yeah. I'm using that as an MC because if you don't call me back for another event, I'm disturbed. Why haven't you called me back?
Was I too bad?
What exactly is my problem?
True.
Because I have her, like D, you did very well, which is what I need. Okay. To finish this job and keep on moving with the momentum. But I also need you who will come and say that was bullshit. But what was bullshit about it?
I remember.
You see, I don't like people who come and say nay, 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 but you're not telling me what exactly is nay about it. Yeah. If you're going to shut me down for my photography, for my work, or for my whatever it is,
give me a reason why.
Give me a reason. What exactly is it?
D, I was watching something, I think a YouTube show you were on, but I watched your YouTube, like at least like 4 or 5 videos.
Hey, when I tried.
Thank God.
Long time ago. Long time ago.
I'm sorry, I'm going to finish my I can drink when I tried.
I watched something where you were talking about how when you got the morning show slot, a lot of people were like, how is she going to do it? How is she? And then you were like, oh, so you guys are doubting me.
Really doubting?
Now let me do what? Let me show you what up. Yeah, so the negativity you guys give us sometimes is actually a very good boost.
I just want to ask you.
Let me tell you, it's not even sometimes. You see, my friends that support me, oh, you're doing well, Vichi. Those guys make me comfortable. Like I said, I'm like, I'm doing well already. Like they make me comfortable. My biggest motivation is people that haters. Don't like me.
The haters.
Let me tell you, the others.
No, but I fear these ones who don't like you. You see, me,
how do you know? Yes.
who will hate what I'm doing, dislike what I'm doing. You have just haters. Please,
Like
what are you
full-time.
talking about? Which one are you
And
saying?
this babe has haters so much that
You have
anything
haters,
she
like, if they
says.
see you.
I think for
There's
Michelle,
nothing-
it's an
nothing makes
intersection.
sense.
She has those who hate her and those who hate what she does.
Yeah.
So it's a collabo.
So for me, the one that say,
A collabo.
I'm doing well, what? And in my head, I'm like, yeah, I know what. The people that hate me or hate what I do, let me even take this moment to tell them, thank you. Like, you don't know what you're doing for me.
You're like,
Because let me tell you, when I want
I
to
need
like,
more wood for the
when
fire.
Keep
I'll give you-
receiving.
like, thank you. You don't know what you're doing for me. Because let me give you an example. When I dropped out of law school, people that used to like fight me used to use it as a tool to like say,
was like
first of all, you're even a school dropout.
Yes.
I was like, oh, really? Okay. Let us go get this degree,
Yes.
okay?
Just to shut you the fuck
Just
up.
to shut you the because now that like if I'm
I see.
sleeping and I'm late, I'm like wait.
This
person.
I have to prove I have to prove a point, and I will go to class. Same thing with motherhood, or like before I started talking about like single motherhood, and like people used to use it as first of
As
all,
a weapon.
I was like, oh, hold up, it's okay. And now you can't tell me shit because
You have the
Yeah.
like
words.
everything that I do
And-
is fueled.
Guys,
Let me
People
ask.
that don't
Let me
like
ask.
it.
Let me just ask something. If you say everything you do is fueled by the people who hate you, so what are you doing
For
that
you.
is fueled by you?
So here's
very
the
good
thing.
question.
Yeah. So here's the thing. They are fueled by people. You know, like when you want to do something, but I'm such a procrastinator.
Hey, bro, really?
Now where are you taking the food?
Always coming.
I'm going to.
Let me tell you.
Yes.
So, it's a combination. I've
Nakolana.
never wanted to be anything else other than a lawyer my whole life.
Okay,
You see how people jump from, oh, I wanted to be a pilot, and then I realized I want to be a doctor. I've never had that. I grew up when I knew I want to be a lawyer. That's it. But like I had that, like when I dropped out, I had that procrastination. I would keep saying, I'm going back next year. Like I want to do it, but I'm waiting for
Keep
that
pushing it.
push, right?
Yeah.
Like I
But
know
you don't
I
know what
need
the
to-
push is anyway.
like, until my haters were like, we got you.
Yeah.
And they pushed. I wanted to do it. I was looking for someone to push, and they
Yeah, but
pushed.
from what she's
and
saying,
I said,
from,
thank you.
from what
so
she's
I
saying,
do it because I want to do it. But I am more fueled
by
by the
haters.
fact that there's also a point that I need to prove. So it's a combination. I want it, you're pushing me to do it better. I might be getting a 50, but
but-
because you're pushing me,
So we get 75.
Talking about haters,
No.
there's
Me, what I wanted to know is what fuels you for you.
my
Like,
child.
that's where-
You, eh?
to you.
Yeah, my child. That's
Your
it.
child.
I think that's, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I want us to cross over into something that is crippling around the entertainment industry, and this is to do with haters.
Wait.
Before we go there,
Before you go there, just tell us how your week was.
Yeah, 'cause we haven't had
we are
from
40
big
minutes.
With
in.
every week.
well,
Yeah.
I literally talked about it at
Yeah.
a sad moment, but yeah, also on a lighter note, man, Easter Sunday, whoa, we kicked it, bro. It was bloody.
It was at
Just-
Bruins, right?
Guys, we are not giving details. are we?
Hey,
We are not giving details.
sorry.
You've never changed.
It was one of those nights.
Can I bust a
We are
brain?
not giving details.
But
We are not giving details. Please
Let's move
proceed.
on.
Finish.
But yeah, it was amazing. So it was cool, good stuff. And then of course, I was looking forward to having Dia on the podcast. It's amazing stuff,
All
man.
week, my
Guys,
friend. we've
stop
been
it,
looking
really,
forward.
guys. Am I coming back, by the way?
Any day you want.
Depends on how much food you eat.
Chef Sola is doing our best out the other side. So well in. Okay, be all over to
After,
you.
after,
Your
after
week.
our date, I'll let them know. I'll let them know. So for me,
Act properly.
how was my week? It's been this for me for about 10 years in my life was usually the most important week in my life because this is the week that runs up to my birthday. My birthday is the 27th April,
Happy.
and for a very long time, for a very long time, this was the most important week in my life. Like
Yeah.
I've been in the middle of a relationship Why does this feel like you?
No, I think there's something in the air.
Just so that you won't say
Can
something.
you tell this man's mind? So,
Continue.
normally, I would be in the middle of a relationship. And this babe would tell me, you know, I have this plan and this shit is going to happen for your birthday. And I'm like, it's coming. But I need, there's certain alone time I need with myself. Right?
Okay.
Just to ask myself horrible, ugly questions.
As a man.
The alone.
What is wrong with you?
Like all your birthdays are somewhere. What the fuck?
Man, I hate those
Where are
moments.
the children?
By the way,
Oh
Where is
my
the wife?
Yo, and this is without my parents. This is like just me as me.
Banana.
Hey!
Oh my goodness! What is happening?
What is this?
So let's come and tell us what's going on. So come.
Guys, we only want
Hey, what is
I'm
this?
so sorry.
We only want
I'm so
style.
sorry. You're coming. Yeah?
I only want
Anyway, guys, so he was saying,
Yeah.
So,
because food can be disorganized.
sorry, I was slightly distracted by the food.
Wait.
But as I was saying,
Wait. Wava. You
What
know,
was it?
Sima. You
Which
guys
one goes in the
get
left hand? Julia, just enjoy.
Yeah,
We
Sam,
don't- we
I-
listen-
this is
we
the
listen
moment.
with-
What did then?
Whichever.
You do you know? I
You got it
never
right.
cut meat for myself.
Why would you wash your hands and chew it like a human?
What do you mean you never cut meat for yourself? Who cuts meat for you?
My man, Wava.
come on now.
like
You see, this is where people is
Who
going
cuts
through.
your meat?
Such a question.
Who cuts Didan's meat?
Why you
I
oh my
carry
God. I'm about
What?
I'm about to
You're about to cut the meat?
Wama, and then you start asking yourself,
now.
can you cut the meat for her?
The cutting of meat. So,
Cut
so
inside.
can the meat come when it has been cut?
Thank you.
Ray, you're weak.
But
If you have chili,
yeah, so
it's nice.
normally this is the finest week in my life, right? Kids are BCJ. I belated happy birthday to him.
Yeah.
I've got a number of people I celebrate my
22nd.
birthday with around the same area. Amos Wekesa, my guy. Birthday.
Oh yeah, so that
Oyo.
man. Your King Oyo is also an April
Oh, it's
baby.
my boy. His
Same
birthday was a
birthday.
few days ago. Yes, you know, a few days ago. Jessica fucking Alba celebrates her birthday
Yep.
the day after me. Jackie Chan. These are people who are my.
Yeah, Jackie Chan is.
Yo, yo, can go like we are
These are my
just near each
people.
other.
Eh?
Yeah, our birthdays are
Oh, even Didan. Didan is also an April
mine.
I was
baby.
coming to Why are you ruining my shit?
Nonsense.
Thank you.
But you see, so it's a very special time for me. It's a very, very special time. So this past 1 week, I've got very old friends from back in the day who have been getting in touch and saying, hey, by the way, we haven't talked for 2 years, but I know your birthday is nearby. You know, happy birthday.
Hey, you have nice friends.
And this is the thing that about guys. We may not talk for 6 months,
Yeah.
But we did this.
but when we talk,
We talk.
so
It's a
this
proper
we haven't
catch-up.
talked for like a year. But the highlights at me is like, I know your birthday is coming on 27th. I'm not in the country, I'm out, whatever. But happy birthday, motherfucker. Check your mobile money for some small, you know, for a drink or two.
That sentence did you want?
Yeah, it's for me, it's not for you. It's for me.
Is everything okay?
And it's for me.
What's going
I
on?
think which
So-
girl has sent me money, boy.
Happy birthday. Oh wow.
So my week has been very, very, I'm just, yeah, I'm levitating.
You're in
but-
between mourning at the same time
Yeah.
celebrating
So 27,
life.
so on
And
behalf
also
of,
morning, there's a morning of the morning and the morning of,
on
both.
behalf of nothing serious,
Both.
Asubuhi.
on behalf of
That
nothing
is the
serious,
morning.
your birthday is like 3-4 days away, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so on behalf of nothing serious,
Yes.
that Java's happy birthday song, first get.
What's happening?
First
do they
drum,
do it?
drums.
Birthday. Once.
Hey!
Birthday, dear B1.
Hey!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
To me.
Happy birthday.
Happy one.
Look at this motherfucker.
Guys, you are making so much noise, you didn't even hear the ballads.
Philly Faisal Collins.
Happy birthday, dear
See that?
B1. Happy birthday, dear B1.
Pum, pum, pum.
Happy birthday
To me.
Happy birthday
To me.
Happy birthday,
Okay,
dear
that's
B.
enough.
Yeah.
That's enough. That's enough.
Guys, I have one question.
That's it.
I have a very random question.
Yeah, so that's it.
Who is drinking cranberry juice?
Oh, lovely.
The man who was playing the guitar. Philly.
You know they say it's good for your.
Pfizer.
There's always
They say it's good for your balls, eh?
Oh, thank you.
It's bad for the clinic.
That's it. Take a sip for a minute. Take a sip.
They thought men can't cook, yo.
I know, right?
And let them tell him, this is a man from Chanja. Bro, you guys are always making fun of men in Chanja. Tell me something. Look at his house.
Yeah.
They don't know nothing.
Yo, bro.
He's from Chanja. This
God
from
damn.
Chanja.
Yeah.
I'm from the neighborhood of Chanja. Please tell us about yourself and this food.
Before you even tell us.
Let him first tell us about himself, man. Look at
Who the fuck are you, bro?
I'm a hard guy.
Why did you miss a challenge?
I know this motherfucker. Hey, bro. That's good. I like that.
Anyway, my name is Solomon Kateva.
Gynecologist, you might be going away.
I'm a
Behave
chef.
yourself.
Like by now you all know.
Yeah.
Man, she mentioned tall, dark with a beard, full beard.
So bad.
You come down.
So
You come down. Calm down.
Guys, it's in between the chef and the gynecologist.
Can you mute this microphone? Can you mute this microphone?
And I can also use my fingers. I mean,
We just had to. We just had to.
yeah.
We are not shooting another episode.
We are staying here.
It's been decided. No more episodes with
In fact,
chefs.
we're shooting more episodes.
There are no more episodes with chefs.
You are.
This is unfair ground.
No.
Well, there's democracy. We'll vote at some point.
No, I can't. I
Gynecologist.
Yeah.
cannot. So you're a chef exclusively.
Yeah, I'm a chef that was an economist. I'm actually an economist. I did economics. I'm a chef. So chef, like cooking, chefing. Cooking is my thing.
You cook.
Yeah, so
Things
I
and people.
as of people.
All right.
Women in particular, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Straight.
You ever got laid because of your food? You ever got some because of
He
food?
cooks women. He controls
Like, okay, no, it's like someone will pose a question to you, Aini. Have you gotten laid? Because of the beard.
No. That's a little bit different. Let me paint a picture for you.
All right.
You have, Madame X, Let's
Pay you.
she can't pay you,
want to
but
pay another
you
one.
want to, engage. And your cooking is the only way out.
Now, for starters, if you can't afford to pay me, then
Only
I
you.
would never cook for you. So
I like this motherfucker.
I only chill with people that can
I like
afford
this
me.
motherfucker.
And I'm not cheap.
Yes,
So,
I like it.
as for when it
I
comes,
like it.
It is what it is.
when it comes to getting laid
not cheap.
because of food, it's actually one of the things that, keeps me like going, and I'm like, yo, that was hard. So I cook for this chick once, and it's just dinner. You're going to come over, we eat, chill, and I like the chick. I won't lie.
That's my man.
So we get there, and I have my signature dish. I hope I get to cook it for you guys sometime. So when she eats the first rib, she looked at me. She's like, you know what? I ate the wrong food before the other real ones. And
That's my man.
that was the first time I got
Learn
laid
how
because
to
of food.
cook.
We are
Don't be
learning.
here, You can't even boil a potato.
Do you take on cooking like?
People is looking at you.
Yeah. Man,
Yeah,
by the way, I
walking
do cook.
away.
Chef, yeah. No,
Guys,
you do cook.
You cook, but not chefing, eh?
Hey, man.
Solo,
Chefing is
Noodles and water.
That's eggs.
Yeah, among other things.
Egg.
Yeah, no, but the other thing I wanted to ask is, now for us who are single guys, and there's not many of us.
Yeah.
You're busy.
Very relaxed. Yeah.
You're many.
But the one thing that we pride ourselves in is we can look after ourselves.
Yeah.
Right? In the sense of we can cook our meal.
Yeah.
I cook 3 times a week because I can't afford to be in the restaurant every day. I can't afford it.
Yeah.
I could take
Sorry.
China 3 times a week.
So I cook, right? But the one thing I have understood and appreciated now over time is that when you hire a chef, and this is something I want all people to embrace, when you have this babe who has come over to spend the weekend, you holler at a chef, you holler at Solo, you tell Solo, this entire weekend, I need you to arrange for us you know, like a meal plan. A meal plan, right? Do your shit. Your role with the baby is just to enjoy, indulge, you know, touch, whatever, hear, smell, whatever, shit, whatever.
Yeah.
And
You don't be up about that smelling shit, bro.
What I have learned is these chefs here always have a certain dish they will prepare that you as a guy, you just eat and feel away, but the babe will enjoy it and be like, who cooked this meal? For you as a guy, you're not aware, you're like, this is random shit. The babe will be like, who cooked this meal? Like, no, there's my guy Solomon. Can I get his number? For my housemate. Let me get his number for my housemate, shit, whatever. And then Solo will give the babe the number, supposedly for the housemate. 3 weeks later, you'll be there chilling. You're like, hey, Susan, where are you? I'm busy, what? You call Solo, I'm busy, you're like,
Kawe demu down.
That's Solo and Susan are busy.
where food is involved.
But I will tell
Food,
you,
like food, as a man, never argue with a chef.
guys, can we
Never.
first also?
One good thing
Can
about
we
me
first
is,
get just
Isn't
wait,
it true?
chef? First wait.
no, I can't say it's
Why am
true.
I
I
the
can't
only
say
one
it's
eating?
false. So
Yeah.
No, because there was a
First,
bit
remember the
of,
issue before and after.
there was a bit of a conversation. Yeah, you wanted to say something. Yeah, anyway.
They won't eat now. Baswala, they can't eat on camera. They know they
Me,
know
I
how
will
they want
eat.
to
Mama
eat.
Salome, I would love to say
He's a good chef.
But you're a brilliant chef.
thank you.
thank you for hosting us. It's a
Yeah.
very beautiful place.
It's a
You
good
have
place.
really represented the men of Chanja.
Oh, the host is by the names of Dan, by the way.
Yeah.
that's our
Dan
head
and Solo.
chef.
Yeah.
Dan and Solo.
Solo is the kitchen.
Yeah.
Well fucking
Dan is the
done.
house.
Shout outs to you, Dan, man. Thank you so much.
Do you
for
know what
this.
I've just realized?
Okay.
You know what there are Ugandans who are actually hiring chefs to come and cook for them at home.
Thank you.
Like, guys,
And that service is available. Like I do that. I offer these services.
We shall tag the number.
wait. So how much is like a week?
Like Saturday, Sunday.
Like
right?
first of all, it varies from one thing to another. Someone may want you to come for a weekend, but then the things they want to have are complex.
Oh, okay.
And their meals you will prepare for 13 hours.
Yeah.
So that's
It's a meal that you prepare for 13 hours.
yeah, when you make like
Wait,
braised
those pigs.
braised beef, you have to
A
cook it
buffalo
for so
tongue.
long.
You know what braised?
Brisket,
Yes, I
brisket. When you're cooking brisket,
braised beef.
you have
Yeah.
Have you had brisket?
Warm boobs.
And I'm also telling you,
Mama, please go.
I'm sorry.
So
I'm
it
sorry.
varies. It varies. But
yeah.
but
Do you
it's,
know how long
it's not something out
a
of this
crocodile
world.
tongue
Yeah,
takes?
it's because you have to be, think of the demand and the supply.
Yeah.
You have to be, Kawa. So I
But
am.
it's something that everybody can manage.
Yeah, you could manage. And actually, I think when you look at the cost of someone coming and cooking for you and, meal prepping for you for a whole week for someone who has like a schedule, a job that is tight,
Yeah.
you wasting time in that kitchen and cooking for 3 hours to only eat for 5 minutes doesn't make sense.
Oh, yeah.
Hire someone and use that time to be more productive.
hire Solo.
You're speaking.
Hire Solo, guys.
Solo.
Hire
Let me
Solo.
do that for you. Let me cook for you. And yeah, trust me.
Oh, yeah.
You'll never be the same again.
You go cook, you go eat them, innit?
All right, man.
But that's cool. That's really good.
Solo, thank you, man. We appreciate you,
I
man.
have
Thank you
just
for this.
realized
Yeah.
today.
So I can leave you guys. You guys enjoy that.
Yeah, but before
Thank you for
you go, this is to Solo. We have to.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah.
has been on it.
Guys, we have already finished. I think
It's
all my
okay. It's all right.
I'm even embarrassed.
This is to Solo.
This is to Solo.
Yeah.
to Solo.
Making life easy
Amazing
for
chef.
All right.
Well done.
Guys, can I propose one more toast?
To
Now?
what's now?
Yes.
Okay.
To the host. To the host. To Dan.
Oh, to Dan.
To
Done. You know,
Thank you for
finish.
having us.
Done.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Finish. Well done.
I hope you have enough chicken for tomorrow.
Let me tell you something, eh? The men,
I'll
the men
be
of
here.
Chanja have brought competition for the men in Chihuahua.
But
So,
I like it. I like it.
She want to let them in.
I like it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have Bebe Cool.
Oh, wow.
We have Bebe Cool. We have A-Pass.
You just adding salt to the wound. You shouldn't have mentioned them.
We have Paper. Yeah?
guys, occasionally, not occasionally, usually, we have a lineup. Like, we have a lineup of what we're supposed to talk about on the pod. Sadly, this week, first of all,
But we're
the
still on
boys were very distracted. I mean,
Oh,
you
come.
cannot.
Can you
look at
blame
this.
us?
But
I was going to
I am
tell you
sorry.
guys.
Please.
You can't look at this and like not be distracted. So
I
you
can't.
Me too.
You've been talking the most.
That's my
Don't
sister.
tell me you're also launching your political career.
Guys, my friends, don't
The way
be-
you are sidelining all of us,
Sister Zone.
DEEDAN. I think she's like about to pitch her political. Please go on.
Please.
MP of what?
Political career.
I am very smitten. Like,
As a whole of
so I'm not like I'm trying to apologize to that to
Oh, to
our
the
audience.
audience.
The audience.
That's
Please,
normally as unserious as we are and how we talk about very unserious things. This week we've really gone above and beyond to not talk about
And we
anything.
pushed the bug so far.
We have become too unserious.
You know when you
But
call
let
this
me
show
tell
this?
you, it's because I don't know about the boys, but me, I'm smitten. Like, you know, I talk a lot. I keep shutting him up mostly on the pod. Today, I'm like this.
Today, by the way, me, I'm so disturbed. Are you alright,
I'm
baby?
like this. Like, I'm
Quiet.
smitten. We have like a whole list. We had about.
We had
11
conversations?
Yeah, we had.
No, but we can actually engage with them. We still have a couple of minutes.
7 topics to talk
We
about.
can
And we've
engage.
not
Guys,
talked
me,
about-
I'm full. I don't have space to engage.
Uh-huh.
And like, we've not. But
Yeah,
we are getting back on
on track.
Track.
So let me tell you guys
Now,
about.
getting back on track, guys. How many minutes do we have, Jose?
We've done 50, so we
We've done
Are we
yeah, we've
good?
done 50.
We can try to salvage that
Do
20.
we want to turn the cameras to... Do we want to turn the cameras to the chef,
You
maybe?
see, alcohol, Alcohol on the pod is a very bad
Do we want to
idea.
turn the
I always
cameras?
tell you guys.
My G, you're only supposed to talk to the people here.
Yeah.
Have you heard? Those people are not there.
Guys, we have 20 minutes to go, and we are going to salvage those 20 minutes to try and
Alcohol.
Okay.
Right.
So we are going to talk about. We're going to in 5 minutes. We are going to talk about politics. Okay.
What? For what?
Politics. So we've seen.
Must we talk about politics?
We keep talking about how musicians have decided to.
But wait.
Oh, you mean in a row?
delve.
I haven't just spoken about my weekend.
Seriously?
Yes,
he
I haven't.
hasn't.
Like,
We are
of a
in-
good demo.
You're gonna wake your
Tell him in 2 minutes. Mugambe.
No,
Guys in the
don't
kitchen.
intervene. You have 6
They are
So
going to
can I
hear
tell
you
her?
more than they hear us.
First of all, I want to ask you
I hope
guys
you're not
something.
filming.
I want to ask you guys
Sorry,
something.
everything is being filmed. Moving on.
So if you,
Aye.
yeah.
Mutuzo, let me ask you guys. You know how they say when you're walking in the morning and then a black cat crosses you, there's bad luck or anything. Is that true?
Well,
I don't know.
I've had
Like when you're
such
stepping
segments.
out of your house in the morning and you're going to, like, let's say get a boda or a taxi and you find a black cat, it's bad luck. Is it true?
I don't think so.
I
Unless
don't
you
don't
believe
believe
it.
it.
I don't know who believe it.
So
people who do
that may not be bad luck, but this happened to me like one of the days, like the previous weeks. I got out, I stepped out of the gate, and the first thing I saw was a kid shitting on the floor. Like, you know, you step out of the gate like this. Off your phone. I saw the neighbor's kid down there shitting.
How was your day?
How was your
Bro,
That's a shitty day.
It was
guy,
poop time.
that
Poopoo day.
was the beginning of one of my worst days of this year.
What occurred on that day?
Even me, I want to know
I'm
now.
very
So
curious now.
I ignored it. I'm like, whatever. I'm not going to Google that. Let me just go. The minute I reach work like this, God calls me. He's like, yo, where's your dog? Like, did you lock him inside? Is he outside? I'm like, I left the dog with you, nigga. This guy's like, no,
You didn't leave the dog.
you didn't leave the dog with me. I can't see it. I don't know where it is. Bruh, let me tell you something, yeah? If you've been there and you've been thinking about getting a dog, this is
Don't.
your sign
Cancel
to
the
say,
cancel your plan.
cancel those plans and chill that shit. Bruh, I live around Yusef supermarket. Do you know where we found this dog after 3-4 hours of looking? In Nigeria too.
I always knew Nigeria was not right.
And let me tell you,
I always said it. You all who live in Nigeria, you all ain't right.
the worst bit about it is,
If you can't eat on the
they
pot,
told me this at like
they
9
take the
a.m.
plate.
9 a.m. I was at work. So I'm like, you know what? Let me leave work. Let me go back home. I find this dog. Yeah?
9 a.m. also.
First of all, nothing is as embarrassing as looking for something and people think you're looking for a kid.
Kumbe, it's a dog.
So yo, I'm out there, I'm shouting, Pablo, Yusuf, I'm starting, I'm going to Nexus. A woman friends like Banange. What's wrong?
And you know Pablo, the comedian.
Who's Pablo? So in my head, I'm like, I don't think I should tell this woman. I'm looking for a dog. So I'm like, Neda, mwana wanga buze, muto. Like the kid is young, very white. But just tell everyone here to shout Pablo. Anyone who sees Pablo first, so this babe, like she rallies people. So we start moving. We are now in Nigeria. We are
I don't want to hear the end of this.
They don't know what they're doing.
Yes, they don't know. So we start, we pass Hash, we reach that area, Bulavira Gardens. We're searching for Pablo. So now, I have a team of like 10 people. A nigga who knows me stops his car. He's like, hey, Piper, what's up? I'm like, yo, we're looking for what? Pablo. We're looking for Pablo. Have you seen him there? Richie? He's like, hey, by the way, down there, like at Exam, I think that is your dog? Bro. Everyone was like, Neda, tunonyamwana.
Piper's dog knew where it would be found. At Exam.
Behind.
Bro.
I'm ready.
Bro, for 2 hours, we walked from Rolex joint to border stage to Rolex joint. But the trick was, don't tell him you're looking for a dog.
For a dog.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you're like, yabada tambula nembo. You get?
Omwana.
Hey!
Those
ends of X-Hub.
Wow.
Clearly, it went to X.
Where, as in, like, it was hiding, what?
Let me
It
ask
was just
you.
there chilling,
Anyway,
like waiting for it to be found.
Question.
Like
I've
just
heard
there
stories.
chilling.
Yes, my co-host Jalu has told me Nigeria is where
The dogs be.
no, it's where the chicks
You, what's up?
be. So if Pablo was at X-Hub in Nigeria,
Thank you.
he knew what he was doing. Allow the guy enjoy, create,
Procreate.
But
But
you know, I used to have a cat a long time ago.
really don't look
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a cat person.
I used to have a cat.
Meh.
I had a cat for
And he
a very long time.
loved that cat. Like,
You had a pussycat before?
yeah.
You had
It
a
was called
cat.
Hendrix. It was called Hendrix.
Oh.
Hendrix.
Yeah, it was called Hendrix. You motherfuckers don't
All
know.
Bernard's friends
you
knew
did-
that
you
cat.
did?
All Bernard's friends knew Hendrix.
It was my tightest ninja.
Because you know, what happened to it?
So Hendrix went through
meow.
it. Like a meow, yes.
Like,
As in you come home and there's
you failed to take care of your pussy.
It is because I love pussy. This one,
I know you love pussy. That's why I'm shocked that the pussy has died. Like,
no, it didn't know.
It did.
That's
It
not-
did. didn't say it
disappeared.
died.
Oh, what happened? It left.
So I was with this motherfucker for about 4.5 years.
Yeah.
And then one day, because he was a house cat, like, he didn't know the outside. So one day, one day somebody's home and they leave the door open. And the motherfucker strolls out. The motherfucker doesn't know the outside. All his entire life is so when he was on the outside, he got terrified and he lost it. Yeah. So,
Started.
yeah, and that was cats
Really?
are not like dogs. Dogs are a bit more. Dogs,
Adventurous.
yes, but also dogs are easier to find. Dogs you can kind of
You see dogs answer.
tell where they're going to be,
Yeah.
how they're going to. Cats, oh my god.
You can't know.
Pussies ain't shit.
Pussies ain't shit. They ain't
They
shit.
just have an
Pussies ain't
attitude.
shit.
They just have
bro.
an
If-
attitude.
as a man, if you have a pussy, hold on to it. A pussy is only yours when you can see.
Yeah.
And also don't open the door for it, because pussies will
Yes,
run away
they
at
will
the
run
first
away.
chance they
Yes,
get.
that is-
Pussies ain't loyal, bro.
Bro, you were stuffing it.
No, I was feeding it so fucking well.
No.
What
for
way?
4 years.
Hendrix was so well fed.
It was the well-fed. It was the best fed
freaking
cat in
well-fed.
the whole of Kampala. I used to feed this motherfucker sausages.
There's
Now
something I
stop.
learned. There's something I learned today.
This motherfucker used to eat sausages. I used to stop.
You stuff.
This motherfucker used
Let
to
me
eat
tell you.
ice cream.
There's something
Well,
I
Mr.
learned.
fucking.
You wanted to taste some G-nuts, bro.
There's something
It's like, I'm
I
out of
learned.
this bitch.
Wait.
Ain't no more sausages.
I learned, apparently, that even in the Garden of Eden, Adam told Eve, I learned this today. It was a story I was told today. If you're watching this, you know I'm talking about that story. So, apparently, Adam tells Eve, but what more you need? We have everything. We're walking naked. Life is good. We own this planet plus every other thing. Eve said, no, I need more. That was Hendrix. Eve's spirit, the spirit of Eve was in Hendrix.
Yeah, or you think you are going all up and about?
I was starving to die. I was starving.
No, it's true.
Were you told to be Adam?
Adam be what?
Like, this is so funny. I've told you guys how I grew up in a home with a cat that it used to eat normal things. Okay, it used my
Who still consume a lot?
Can you like stick to calling it a cat for like just because I've heard the word so much. But like it used to.
Did you guys
my
know
mom,
pussies breathe?
Can you just say cat meow?
I promise you. Did you know? Did you know? No, for real. Did you know the pussy can breathe?
I told you.
Did you know if you have flu?
To be alive, it has to breathe, bro.
I'm serious. If a woman has flu, the higher chances that the pussy gonna sneeze. I tell you, bro. I ain't kidding you. I promise you, bro. Listen, my right hand up. I promise.
If it needs to be alive, it needs to breathe.
It's gonna sneeze, bro. And if you have crazy flu, it's gonna sneeze 3 times.
In your place. What the fuck, bro? Come on.
Guys, can you please respect the woman of this building?
Oh my goodness.
Fuck you, man.
Now,
No, I read that shit today, bro.
Guys,
if you say the word pussy one more time.
slap the nigga.
Anyway, so I grew up in a home with a cat and like a dog and like so many animals. And that cat used to eat the most basic things. Like it
For sure. What?
the basic things.
Not talking.
But I don't want to call it a culture shock. Our friend C got a cat. I cannot explain the shock that she took me through. We would go for lunch and like ordering for like this chicken, and then she'll eat like one piece and she says, "Oh, I have to take." What was says cat's name? Zoe.
Zoe.
And then she would talk about Zoe, like Zoe is a human being.
Yeah.
Then she'd say, "Oh, guys, no, guys have to take for Zoe some chicken." And you'd think she really has a child at home. Then she would streak us talking to Zoe.
In whose house?
Her house. And she would streak us talking to Zoe. And she'd be talking, Zoe, Kugambye tula wansi. And like, she would be speaking in Luganda. It would be the funniest thing. Zoe, Kugambye tula wansi. Zoe, malamu agamata. Ubato gamaze, musigenda kuwa. And like, we would be, and I would be like, you're treating a cat like a child.
How else should you treat it?
Did you ever own a pet before? You ever owned a cat or a dog?
I'm not a cat person.
You're not a cat person.
Cats don't even know how to love you.
Really?
I understand.
Yeah, no,
You guys, you come home, it just looks at you and walks away. A dog.
A cat demands love. A dog gives
a
love.
dog gives.
Yeah.
A dog senses something. A cat just does.
Yeah.
You're dying.
They don't even recognize
You're
it.
dying.
on you.
You're dying.
You know what?
Where's my food though?
D. You know what? Just
So what happened to you and the dog? Did you throw it away? What happened?
No, I left it with my parents. I left with my parents, and of course, at a certain age, they start getting cancer, then they pass away.
You get what I mean? And dogs are more. First of all, dogs have more longevity, but also dogs are more loyal.
Very.
And dogs are.
Is that why they say men are dogs?
Yeah.
So,
No,
It is part of.
It is part of it.
Yeah.
What
We are loyal.
You see, there's a difference.
Here's the thing.
No.
We are loyal when
You
we
could
are
be
fed.
the
You know what
Pablo
they say? When
You
feed
could be a
dog once-
Pablo, or you could be mine, the Rottweiler.
Oh, okay.
Now, mine are very loyal and protective
Okay.
and lovers.
Pablo
Okay.
is
But Pablo
Moving around.
was there, Nigeria, here I come.
guys, if Diamond was a dog, what type of dog would he be?
Diamond.
Pablo.
Platinum.
Diamond Platinum.
Hey, Pablo.
Pablo.
Actually, it might not even be Pablo. Diamond might be like.
Pablo.
You know these cases here, dog. Okay, they're not cases here.
Guys, no.
You know those dogs that can be matching in the morning.
Those ones
You've seen them?
are the Malayas.
Maybe they're like in Seta.
These Buloko dogs,
That would be them.
the ones always.
Yeah, those
And they move in a group, right?
like same pinja. Those ones.
I didn't know now they're on Kampala Road. Please ask me what they're doing in the CBD.
They can be at City Square
but guys,
in the
Capital
morning,
city
in the evening.
of
in Nigeria.
Uganda.
And let me
the
tell you
pearl
something. Those
of Africa.
are still the dogs.
KCCA, shame on you guys.
D.
Fix that. No, honestly, fix that problem. People are going to work in the morning, they're being chased
their
by
dogs.
stray Wamalo.
Guys,
What are
clearly,
they?
today we're not going to be talking about anything.
No. That is the topic.
This is
So
the topic.
yeah, that's the topic.
The dogs.
So Diamond went online and okay, he went online and said, "Enough is enough. I'm now looking for my final wife.
Number 2.
Wife number, is it 2 or 12?
He actually claims he has a wife. Which wife does he have? Because I know he ain't married to Zuchu.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, but he says he has a wife, and now he's looking for a second wife, but it has to come from
final
Nigeria
wife?
because Jukes,
Would that be the second?
Juma, married a Nigerian chick.
Nigerian, yeah.
And I'm like, Diamond, you're Pablo.
It's Pablo.
Guys, don't throw away the bones. Eh?
Hey.
Don't throw away the bones, please.
That is how you know Africans. Anyway, even when they're in Europe, I don't throw away the bones. Don't throw away the bones.
So,
We've got only
Diamond.
many Pablo.
Yo. So Diamond went online and said he wants a Nigerian wife.
he wants a Nigerian.
Yes, like online, like in the public. And this is a guy who already has a girlfriend and a baby mama and kids. You get what I'm saying? So, of course, a lot of people are saying, how could you do this, da. But I feel like at this point in time, it's like chameleon doing something and people pretend to be outraged.
Like they're shocked.
Like, you know, this
That's
is that,
it.
It's
like this is it, this is what we have, this is what he does, yeah? But I feel like a lot of us love this fake outrage. Like, you see something, and for some reason you have a lot of built-up negative energy behind you, you decide to fall on that. I see Ugandans falling on that, abusing Diamond, this and this and that. And in my head, I'm like, but guys, it's like the girlfriend is not complaining. The kids are being taken care of. The baby mama is not complaining.
The exes
Why
are not
are you
complaining.
Let me
a
tell you something.
Ugandan?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
No.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
I've just arrived. Nothing kills me.
By the way, D, before you tell us something, if Diamond came to you and said,
Can never.
It's a no.
get the balloon so that you know.
Let me tell you.
It's not
But
true
I've
if you
even
don't
lost.
pop the
I can't
balloon.
slap
Where
it
is
like
the
this
CD?
guy.
It's okay. Diamond.
But you
Got
get
it.
it.
It's for
Oh,
Diamond.
shit.
Good.
Wait, man,
Kinda.
these balloons are original. Eh?
You
The
really
balloons
do.
never used to shout
My
like
thing is
this.
this.
Diamond, that's
Understand
fucked
one
up.
thing. The
That was
person
louder
he's
than
with right
mine.
now, Zuchu, is very emotional. Zuchu knew very well that he was filming. What is that thing called on Netflix? Young
That one.
Suju, whatever thingy.
Young something.
Yeah, young famous
something,
Africans
yeah.
or something. And of course, let's be real. In every reality show, there's always a script.
Yeah.
You're always given a storyline.
Yeah.
You're told now,
Work
you, your
within
job
this.
is to fight with. Now, me, my job is to fight with you.
Okay.
You, your job is to fight with him. And they even ask you what is comfortable
Enough.
that you can fight around.
How
whatever.
far can you push
And then
it?
now you build it up. So when you go on set,
It's really raw, but like
Yeah.
scripted.
but it's scripted. You know what I mean? Now everybody knows Diamond, as you were saying, is a Father Abraham.
Father Abraham.
Or is it Solomon? Or is it
Abraham.
David? King David, whichever it is, we choose. We all know that. Zuchu, on the other hand, is emotionally invested in this. Diamond is not.
Yep.
Diamond is not. 2, so many people are reacting. When you're saying Ugandans are reacting, is it men or women?
Of course, the women.
It's the women.
The men are like,
All these women are going through that thing.
The same.
So they feel Zuchu's pain,
Let them know.
but because I cannot tell the person, who's inflicting
So you
on
go
me,
through the corners.
I'm going through
you
the
go through the
corners.
corners.
because you're so
women
angered,
are suffering.
or you've been through this, so you know the pain, and the person who inflicted that pain has never even bothered to apologize. Now you're seeing it happening
To another one.
to another person. You put all your anger there. Then after that, they're happy.
Yeah,
That's now college.
you know, you can always
What
leave.
else can you do? We're not people who are going to stab guys.
Yeah, but you see, for me, the thing that shocks
was
me,
just
and we
about
talked
the
about
balloons.
this. We talked about this sometime back on one of the older episodes, when Two-Face was going through his chaos,
Yeah.
his woman.
Yeah.
And for me, I told everybody that, you know what, these guys, everything they do has got to have a certain target. There's a goal to it, right? That sometimes I, you know, if I'm a celebrity or a celebrity, I'll wake up in the morning, I would say, I've broken up with DEEDAN. We have a goal, we have a target.
Yeah.
Maybe there's an album launch I have, or there's a song I'm releasing, or there's a concert, or some shit like that.
Yes.
Now for us behind there, we get very vested, we get very angry. People abuse this one, people abuse that. Then after 2, 3, 4 weeks, a month, whatever, now DEEDAN will say, by the way, come to my event. Or some shit, and motherfuckers will pay dime, and the cycle continues. We never fucking wake up. Now this Diamond thing, Diamond.
First of all, I thought you would say at the worst time ever.
Yeah, again.
You're the best man to your boy's wedding, then you're saying.
And then you're saying this guy, Diamond has something he's working on.
Yeah.
Diamond has
It's
something
not
he's
your
working
day.
on.
But is he always working on something? Because this is what he is every time.
Have you seen his mouth?
That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying.
That's how
Is he
he
always
is.
working on something? Because he's always.
I don't think it's wise to trust Diamond Platnumz, by the way, around your
Never.
woman. Never do that. Like if there's anyone you could trust around your woman, it shouldn't be Diamond Platnumz.
Can we trust?
But doesn't that
Can we
mean
trust?
You can trust me,
But wait,
bro.
doesn't that mean
Peter, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
You know I love you.
What do you mean you can trust
You're
me?
my brother.
Exactly. You don't know people.
No, I can
like
never
I trust my woman.
You trust your woman.
I trust my woman.
This man. So you can switch up on me.
I was like,
You can switch up on me.
No, they don't trust you. They trust the woman.
Trust the woman.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He switched up on me. Like I thought you.
No,
don't
it is
trust-
what it is.
You didn't. Why would it? What? Come on, guys. You can't put me in the same bracket with Diamond Platnumz. You made me.
I think it might be the same.
Personally, yeah, I feel like
Anguka
this is why sometimes when, let me say, a friend of yours sleeps with you, let me say you're a guy, you're dating Mutuzo,
I don't know why you meant
and one of
that.
your friends sleeps with Mutuzo, I don't see why you're attacking this guy. Yet
Attack Mutuzo.
attack Mutuzo
It's the
also
common
because
denominator.
exactly
Right,
like
right.
I should be able to
No,
trust
the-
you. You
But
should be able to
But
trust
first, in my
me.
defense, 51-49.
Yeah.
51
By the way, this is a very huge challenge. I like it.
Yeah, that's a good benchmark.
Yeah, because for me as a gynecologist,
You are back.
one of the problems we face with, we are dealing with a very, very small population. Like, there are not so many women who come to see gynecologists. Yeah, they're very, very few.
Oh, they also don't come. There are very few.
That is true. But even then,
No, that could be the problem of the gynecologist.
Yes.
Because remember, the gynecologist is supposed to give
to
you
make
the
service.
the service or the prognosis or whatever
Yeah.
you scientists call it.
Diagnosis.
But you take it on.
Yes. Like, this is the problem. This is what's
So that we
happening.
can treat
This is the
the
solution.
situation.
Then you choose. But also the other challenge is there is very many men out there who don't even know or don't even like they don't even know that there's a person called a gynecologist who must deal with like they don't give they don't give, and you can't blame them. They've been raised in a life where they've never had to interact with a gynecologist. So you can't blame that man for not knowing what a gynecologist does, right? So in essence, in summary, when as a man,
parables and like
Let me tell you, they will get it.
Yes.
They will.
Yes.
I'm sure they understand it.
As a man, if I'm in a situation and I'm with D, and we're having a conversation, you know, D has told me there's this thing I need, right? And I feel like I might not provide it, right? But I know that motherfucker might provide it. I am immediately threatened by that motherfucker. Even when he hasn't said anything, he hasn't done anything.
It's the same thing with females, also, by the way.
This is what Diamond. Like Diamond is in a place where
Hey!
he has a fine woman, and there's a guy who shows.
Chef Solo!
Hey!
Chef Solo! You're overperforming. DEEDAN may not leave.
Hey, even the pants are tight.
DEEDAN.
Hey.
So
Wait.
talk us through this.
Tell us, what is this for
Talk us through
starters?
this. What's going on here?
So,
Guys,
Ugandans,
I need-
for starters, have a cliche about goat's meat, but it always retains its aroma.
Yeah, the goat
And
goat.
once again, now, do us a favor, go back to the beginning.
Yeah, so basically, when it comes to goat's meat, Ugandans have a cliche that it always stays with that, you know,
The goat smell.
that
Smell.
smell. Yeah, and it all goes down to flavor. How long do you flavor? Like, do you marinate your leg Don't touch. I know you will
Right?
savor this.
Save the lips.
You won't savor this proper in front of camera.
All right,
No one
cool.
is touching
All right,
this.
cool. All right.
Agent decoration until it's declared edible.
Show is done.
You have to know that this is meat.
Okay, the show is done, guys.
No
Cool your
way.
temper. Wama was still here.
Even the onions.
We are still here.
Everything. So I marinate it for long enough and you give it time in the oven. And yeah, that's what you come
You also
up
have to
with.
give it
And
time before you eat it.
Would this be one of your like signature, like something that's very personal to you?
Yeah.
The experience.
I
of the
would
whole
say, but yeah, there's something I go crazy on.
Okay.
So,
If you were to give it a name, what name would you give it?
Now we were over asking.
Like
Pablo.
like a random name.
cause my nickname is Badman. I would call
Badman?
it Badman signature goat leg.
Badman signature.
Goat leg. Let's call it goat leg.
No, let's
leg.
just
Yeah,
call
Batman
it
signature
Batman
goat leg.
leg.
Because I love it with just the leg, cause you know the ribs don't have enough flesh.
No, but you just love something.
leg.
You just love leg, right?
leg.
It's amazing, bro.
gotta kill a
So you
man.
gotta do it. You gotta do it. Die, bro.
Slowly. Don't
what you do
why don't you put it here?
No,
I don't
try,
trust
but they don't trust you. There's a reason why they put. Be warned.
You
We
could.
will. He said.
Yes, that's
So
why.
do we like, guys,
This is
don't
good.
forget to
And find-
subscribe. Wait.
Hey, we are signing out.
No,
Not
we
yet.
even
No.
have our
Not
cake.
yet.
Let's bring our
Wait.
cake and also put
Guys,
here.
wait, I don't even have space.
We saw you eating.
I'm even
First,
here expanding the pot.
take me now.
Never eaten so much.
Let's have a real our cake.
You guys roll.
Shit.
It is what
That's it.
But you know it's
Guys,
very awesome.
episode 16, I'm coming
This
back.
is so dope. Well done.
So you were saying Diamond?
Oh my God.
Diamond is
Diamond.
what?
We're
Yo.
still talking.
By the way, Diamond can't cook
Forget
this.
Diamond.
I don't know.
But Diamond can hire Solo for the whole.
Michelle, can you take your seat, please? They say it's
I am seated.
There are no
This thing
flies.
is hot. Oh. It's
What
not
are you thinking when there are no
We
flies?
like grab this shit.
Wait, they're bringing our cake.
Oh, they scared?
So we they don't know if I'm going to sleep
Bro,
tonight.
guys, have you noticed something?
Uh-huh.
Here they bring food, there are no flies. If we're shooting in Kira, bruh, we would need like 5 candles around here. I'm not lying. You people eat food, but you already know
Bugonomi,
this.
Kira,
Yeah.
Luzira, Butavika areas.
By the way,
Guys
But
have flies.
As we conclude the nothing
Yeah.
serious topic of the day, yeah. So DEEDAN, one of the things I really loved working with you on
Yes.
or about is you are really, really multi-talented. Like today, yeah, I know, right? Like today you're an MC, tomorrow you're a radio presenter. Then there's a
said
time we
she
had
can
kids.
act.
Yeah, she can act. There's a time we had
the
kids.
model.
I mean, you guys saw what happened. Yeah, a kid came, toddler came. We're 10 people in the
Ignorant
entire
She
Went
apartment.
to this
She went to
motherfucking
DEEDAN.
woman. Yeah, like.
Yeah. So, and there's this whole thing of
Can you be a
and there's this whole thing of musicians right now. Wait,
Yes.
listen. And there's this whole thing of musicians are doing these days of they'll go, do some music, do some more music, quick go into politics.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to know which political party are you joining? Because me, I'm ready. I'm ready.
We are ready.
I'm ready to
As
go
nothing-
behind the
and if Pfizer
DEEDAN
tells us
train.
this is the
Is
party
there
we're
one that's
joining.
apolitical?
By the way, we can call it bad man goat.
Batman goes political party. Wherever he goes, we go because where the goat is.
Let me tell you. If your party president doubles as a chef,
It's
never leave
over.
that
It's
party.
over.
The nation will be fed. We
Never
will
leave
never
that party.
stop.
And
Even Pablo.
Guys.
What's up?
Happy birthday.
Hey, happy 1K to us.
yeah, happy 1K to us.
Put it here, put it here.
Yeah.
Everything is that side. Put it
I
here,
don't
put it
trust
here,
him.
Mama.
You can
No, we're good.
trust
We're good.
Faizo and
goodness.
him.
Oh, this is so beautiful.
What does it read?
Wow, okay.
It says
Nothing
nothing
serious.
serious pod at one.
That's what I'm saying. If you had put it here, they could read it.
We don't trust
Let
you.
me get the hug on behalf of everybody.
As a gynecologist, please.
No, let me get the hug on behalf of
No, I
everybody.
agree.
It's gynecologist.
Let us give her let us give her
You've
balloon.
given your permission.
Let us give her balloon. Yes, sit
Let me
down.
get the hug.
Papa, get the balloon.
On behalf of the pod.
Get the balloon.
Sense.
Pass this motherfucker.
With you. Sense. You
Why do you always have to pass the ball? This
Please have a seat.
Wama.
Please, Bernard.
Yes.
Woo her in 1 minute.
Banage, and this is the ribbons for my hair.
Hey, no,
I saw I'm going to lick them.
Are they edible?
I don't think so.
Guys,
Yes.
here, Bernard.
Wait, let me make sure my microphone is on. Because
Bernard,
from what I'm getting...
Bernard has 30 seconds
Yes.
to impress Wapa.
30
Or else
seconds,
she
slow.
pops the balloon.
No, wait a minute, you're impressing me or just
No, it's just...
you?
This
The
guy...
gynecologist.
It's not
Guys,
fuckers
now,
ain't
like me now, I'm like down these
Yeah.
ends. You're like,
No, this guy isn't shit. This guy isn't
Okay,
shit. Look.
okay.
Whoever. I like this black on you. It looks very, very good on you.
The darker the
It
berry.
looks better.
There's competition behind you, got it.
Sweeter the juice.
Ooh, see what? Shit! See what's happening? And there are things that I can say on camera. For example, I can say you're lovely, you're wonderful, you're gorgeous. There are things I can say off camera.
Okay.
Yeah, you hear them off camera.
Give me like a hint.
You will hear them off camera.
Yeah, I do. A lot of time.
That's all you need. Time. Chineke, leave the rest to me.
Wow.
Leave
They
These are the guys.
the one. You're
These are the guys who promise you like the way
Small
people
ones.
have promised us about it.
Hey, what is? I didn't make the wrong.
seeing the women who don't like around women.
Wait,
These are the women who don't like around women.
Why you
Thinking.
oh, you're
That's why.
thinking.
No, that's why I
enough.
asked. Is there anyone else that's competing with him? That's why I asked.
Then I expect you don't be alone. That's
What's your
very
issue?
minimum.
Juzo, what's your issue? What's your
So Derek and Fives
So
were
you have to
bare
watch the
minimum.
Mujagadiza.
Derek and Fives were bare minimum.
Yes.
Me honestly speaking,
Pop the balloon.
Why am I popping a balloon? Me, I already popped balloons.
Mose, our producer, says
right.
that balloon,
Michelle.
just from looking at him,
Michelle.
would you go on a date with him?
Of course.
That's what you're saying. We're not even inside talking to me and you're already saying.
Guys,
No, Michelle.
I
I have an episode where,
You must
where
be from
Derek
Nigeria.
shouted out at me.
You're from
I want to
Nigeria.
see
You're the
what Derek
guys.
has
Oh
to
yes,
offer.
yes,
Yeah, by the way, you were out here saying, shout out,
So I want to choose Derek or Biwo. Yeah.
Okay, choose.
So I'm going to pop the balloon if you don't say some
Some
nice
fine shit.
things.
Really
Yeah.
fine.
30 seconds. I had what? 30 seconds or something?
30 seconds, he has 30.
You're done, huh?
Anguka naye.
Yes. No pressure. No pressure.
Okay.
I'm listening.
I think always
Problems
you
of
have game.
life. Problems of life.
You're starstruck?
guys,
You can't believe it?
relax.
Damn
They're
niggas,
strong to
man.
not early.
They bite, but they don't bite. You're like Pablo,
But I
man.
can assure you from a fact. Guys, listen. Listen to that. Listen. That's the chef making food for the candy.
Guys.
What's happening?
I'm laughing because I'm still waiting. Another shot, okay?
Oh,
She's the candy.
yes.
Yes. The chef
Exactly.
is making food for the candy.
Exactly.
That pin is going to pop.
I didn't buy it.
And if you didn't get it, then it's okay. Then I pop the balloon.
When I said Anguka naye,
I would be on my
No, I
knee.
would like to support.
Ruto must go.
I would like to support the precarious
The
speaker.
precarious speaker.
I know fine a bit of. But you see, there's not the very few men out there who spend as much time on themselves as
I
they
mean,
spend
look at
women.
his beard.
Yeah. This gentleman, that gentleman right
Puts ice in, puts his face in ice.
there, and he hasn't paid me. Send me. He hasn't paid me. But I will tell you for a fact that the attention he spends on his face is the attention he will spend on.
Is more than what he's going to do.
I'm popping for Biwo.
You really sold yourself.
Because why are you supporting a fellow
He's
man?
supporting.
Of course I'm going to pick that. Of course I'm going to pick your guy.
On his face.
I'm going to pick your guy.
Attention to me.
That's my bro, guys.
What we have just seen is young niggas are still single for a long time.
I know, right?
Niggas are-
No fucking week. The only thing you know is to tell a woman, come and find me in Chira.
What about daddy? Where's the move?
Okay,
It's
yeah,
easier.
cutting.
So what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
We're
It's another
celebrating
face
1,000
now, you
Okay.
know this.
Yeah.
with a knife.
I think you're the first people I've seen celebrating 1,000.
We need to, man. It's a big.
We have to because people are going to roast us for
Yeah,
it.
with the.
And we-
No, they're not going to roast.
So,
Wait, if you guys don't celebrate your stuff, who's going to celebrate?
Of course, that's why I said we have to.
So guys, we're going to cut as we.
First, wait.
As we-
There's
We're counting
this
from
person you always
1,000
talk
to
about
1.
that's behind the camera in every episode.
Wait,
Yeah.
must wait.
I
Yeah.
don't know who is, what his name is. I can't
No,
remember.
Jari,
Just
wait,
call him.
Jari,
It would be
wait.
nice to cut
I think we
him.
need all of them. Like guys,
Stop recording, stop
all of
recording.
No, not everybody.
Yeah.
No, not everybody. Okay.
Moses, Humphrey.
Mosaic, come.
You always
I'm
call him
free.
out on camera.
It's Moses.
What about the owner of the space?
Our host, man. Our host, come
Our
on.
host has to be here.
Man, come on,
Guys,
man. Come on.
Colin.
Moses
Come
shouldn't
on,
miss.
man.
It's
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
But guys, let me just say
Actually,
The entire team, man.
Yeah.
yes. Come. We need to put this 1K thing together.
Stacey, come on.
This 1K thing is a big. It's not a small team.
It's
not, by the way.
Guys,
It's a small team, man.
as long as you don't tap the leg.
1,000 people in a night.
The what?
The leg. There it goes.
We're going to do
I'm
the
looking at the
Uganda
leg
government.
just.
You got the government thing, we all hold the knife like this.
Yes.
Then we
Come.
cut at once here.
Translation.
guys.
And yeah, you guys know it's about
Wait,
Moses.
So we
I want to see who
Moses, come.
Moses is.
Guys,
Moses, who is Moses?
Moses,
that's Moses.
Behind
Yeah, was a big guy, yeah.
So right now,
Come. Say it. Come.
so guys,
Hold the knife.
this is the
Do you got the
entire.
government thing?
First hold
So
on.
just put your.
Guys,
Yeah.
so, first hold on and I.
Where's DEEDAN's hand? I'm not seeing a yellow hand.
What's the next thing? A yellow hand.
I have a hand.
For the yellow hand.
Looking for the yellow
I have
hand.
a hand.
So what's the
I only see Vanessa's.
Hold on.
Guys,
Okay.
we can't all
Just
bend.
hurry up.
So before we count down, guys, thank you for loving us. 1,000 is a huge number. For us, it's a milestone.
Absolutely.
Oh
In
my
that,
goodness.
yeah.
For us, 1,000 is a milestone.
It's a big deal,
We
yeah.
don't
So,
take it for
so
granted,
in
but-
3,
You're standing between you.
one. Like, share, comment. See you next week, motherfuckers.
Guys, we didn't say motherfuckers, we meant see you next week as usual. We love
Okay, now,
you.
chef, can you feed me like I'm meant to eat? What is this?
Can we now begin the event?
Wait, we're
The one who read to DEEDAN, but I'm here waiting for it.